Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning to everyone who is listening later. Hello, I hope you are well. I hope everybody's day was good. Let's just wait a few minutes until it begins. Good morning, good morning. Today we have the class for reading and writing. Good morning, Kazu. It's nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. How was your day yesterday? What did you do yesterday? Of course, you had English class with me, but what else did you do yesterday? Good morning, everyone. Here we are. Let's just wait a few more minutes until more people arrive. How was everybody's day yesterday? What did you do? What did you get up to? What did you get up to? Now, if you were in yesterday's class, you'll remember that get up to means do, right? What did you get up to? What did you do? What did you get up to? What did you do? Me, I didn't get up to much, we can say. I didn't get up to much. Yesterday, you know what I did. Yesterday, I taught English in the morning, and then in the evening, I also taught English. In the afternoon, I slept. Then I went out for a walk. Well, before I went out for a walk, I had lunch. Then I went out for a walk. Then I came back and I did a short workout. Tell me, do you guys like to do exercise? Do you guys like to work out? What kind of exercise do you do? Do you prefer to run? Do you prefer to go swimming? Do you prefer to go to the gym? What do you prefer to do? Good morning, TJ. TJ says, yesterday I tried to review your class. Ah, very good. Very good. I hope it all made sense. TJ, if you have any questions, you can ask me, right? You can ask me. You can just put it in the chat and ask me. Kazi says, I don't like to exercise. Oh, why not? Why not? What's wrong with exercising? Good morning, Wirini. Nice to see you. Wirini says, good morning. I prefer a low impact workout. Very nice. Guys, do you know what a low impact workout is? It's a workout where you don't jump so much, right? Where you don't put weight on your knees. So maybe if you have some problems with your knees, some problems with your wrists, right? You're not going to want to do a very intense workout. But a low impact workout can still be quite challenging. Yeah, it can still be definitely challenging. Wirini, do you do yoga, Pilates? What kind of workout do you like to do? Anyone else? What kind of things do you like to do to stay healthy? Wirini says, I like yoga. Me too. I love yoga. I love yoga. I think yoga is a wonderful thing. It can help with our flexibility. It can also help with our strength. Yeah, it can help with our strength. It can help with our levels of stress, right? It can help with all of these things. Okay, we have 19 people watching. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Okay, let's warm up quickly. So everyone in the comments, please tell me, what kind of exercise do you like to do and why? What kind of exercise do you like to do and why? TJ says, I also like yoga. I have office syndrome. It helps me a lot. It helps, right? It helps. S. I help, you help, he helps, she helps, it helps. Remember, it's ITS means it is. It is. So it's help, it helps. What is office syndrome? You mean that you sit in an office a lot? Is that what you mean? Good morning, everyone. Goy says, good morning, Goy. Nice to see you. Good morning, Duk. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. Warm up. Yes, warm up. How is everyone doing today? For everybody that just joined, please tell me, what kind of exercise do you like to do and why? What kind of exercise do you like to do and why? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Pimdow. Nice to see you. Okay, Wirini says, I like exercise because it's fun and good for health. Yeah, absolutely. It's very fun. It's good for your health. What kind of exercise? I know Wirini says that she likes yoga, right? Wirini says, I prefer a low impact workout. I like yoga. Kazu. Kazu says, walking is the exercise I like because it's easy for me. I can walk every day. Right. Kazu, remember we learnt about full stops, right? So in this sentence, we should put a full stop. Where? Where should we put a full stop? We have two sentences, right? Nina, good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you. Good morning. And we have someone watching on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. I like to do yoga. I think many people like to do yoga. Do you think yoga is more popular for women or for men? What do you think? How long have you been doing yoga? For me, I have been doing yoga on and off. What does this mean? It means not regularly. It means sometimes. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't do it. So I have been doing yoga on and off for 9 years. Yeah, for a long time now, Maybe you guys know after this, I will go to India, and in India, I will do a yoga teacher training course to become a yoga teacher. Doug says, I like jogging because I can do it by myself with no need for equipment. Along the way, I can greet other people and cats. Yeah, very nice. Okay, let me share my screen. And let's correct some of these sentences. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Bigger, bigger. Okay, that should be big enough, right? I hope so. Okay, so let's have a look at some of our sentences. So first of all, Doug says, I likes jogging. Everyone, how can we correct this? I likes jogging. What's the problem with this? I likes jogging. I likes jogging. We can say, I like jogging. Yeah, I likes jogging. Why is this wrong? Well, he, she, it has an S. Yeah, I like jogging. Good. Okay, because I can do it by myself with no need the equipment. We can say with no need for equipment. With no need for equipment. Yeah, I like. Well done, Duck. Well done, Werini. I like. Along the way, I can greeting. What should I say? What should I say? I can greeting. What do you think? I can greet. Yes, correct. I can greet. I can run. I can sleep, right? No ing. Thank you. I think that's a really nice idea, Duck, that you can greet the cats. I like that a lot. Okay, Pimdal says, thank you guys. Pimdal says, I like running because when I'm running, I also meditate. It helps me focus better on what I'm doing, and running helps me relax. I think you are very lucky. For me, I know that running is good for me, but I find it very stressful. I find it a very stressful activity. Yeah, Pirani, Pimdal, I mixed your names together, right? Wirani, Pimdal, Pirani, Pimdal. You say, I like running because I also meditated. How can we correct this? How can we correct this? We can say, I also meditate. Yeah. No D. Every day, right? Every time I meditate. Well done. Okay. Yes. Yes, Kazu, this is correct. So Kazu has changed her sentence. Originally, it looked like this, right? There was only one full stop. Now Kazu has changed it to this. This is correct. Yeah, well done. Walking is the exercise I like because it's easy for me. Full stop. I can walk every day. Full stop. Yes, well done. This is correct. Good morning. I like to do yoga. Nina says, I never done yoga. I never done yoga. Oh, you should try it. It's really fun. What can we say? I have never done yoga, right? I have never done yoga. I think yoga is very fun. Yoga, it can be very relaxing. So give it a try. Good morning, good night. Danny, where do you live? Do you live in America? Yeah, maybe it's night there. It's morning here, right? Good evening, Miss May. Good morning, Miss May. I'm okay now. And what about you, teacher? I prefer walking exercise. Walking is a great way of keeping yourself fit. So you can say, Danny, what's wrong with this? What about you, teacher? How can we correct this? We can say, what about you, comma, teacher? So often in English, when we call somebody's name, we put a comma before their name. So for example, I say, hello, Jack. Hello, Jack. Jack is my brother, right? Jack is my younger brother. How old is he? Jack is 23 years old. Yeah, 23 years old. So I'm 25 years old. My brother is 23 years old. Hello, Jack. So here you can see there are four things. First, hello, not hello, right? We have a capital letter. Why? Because it's the start of a sentence. Yeah, and in English, every time we start a sentence, we need a capital letter, right? Secondly, we put a comma. We put a comma before the person's name. Thirdly, we write their name with a capital letter. And fourthly, we finish with a full stop or an exclamation mark. This is an exclamation mark. And this is a full stop. So, hello, Jack. So we can say, what about you, teacher? Hello, Jack. We can say, good morning, teacher, like this. We can say, good evening, grandmother. Yeah, good evening, grandmother. Okay. TJ says, okay. So you're talking about office syndrome, right? I always sit on a chair for a long time. I get back pain and neck pain. Actually, I understand, right? When I teach you guys, I also sit in a chair for a long time. So every time I finish my class, in the 10-minute break, that's why the break is so important. Because in the break, I will do some stretching like this. Maybe I will stretch up to the side like this. Yoga helps me to improve my body in the better posture. Yeah, I think that's great. Duke says, I will have a one-on-one with my manager at 10. Then I will leave the class for an hour. See you again. No worries. Yeah, I hope that everything goes well with your manager. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Good morning, Teacher May and everyone. Good morning. Danny says, sorry for the wrong typing. I am still sleepy. Please don't worry. Danny, we are using your typing as a chance to improve everyone's English, right? So if people make mistakes, everyone can help to correct them. Okay. Save your manager. Yeah. Okay. All right, everyone, let's get started. So today we're going to talk about, because today is reading and writing, right? So today we're going to talk about how to write an email in English, okay? How to write an email in English? Tell me in the comments, are you scared to write in English? Are you worried about writing in English? Tell me in the comments. Are you scared or nervous to write in English? I know that when I write in Chinese, for example, every time I'm so worried that I'm going to say something rude, that I'm going to say something difficult, right? Every time. Okay. Yeah, and I get worried that someone will not understand me, that I am not being polite. Oh, TJ says, I wish I could leave my work for your live class. This topic is very interesting. I have a lot of problems with email writing. Yeah, actually, to be honest, even for me, I'm a native speaker. Writing emails is very difficult for me. I spend like sometimes 20 minutes just writing an email because I'm worried about how to say it well, how to say it correctly, especially when I was at university. I would always be worried about how I should talk about some difficult topics in an email. I was always worried about this. Yeah, we can say, I have a lot of I have a lot of problem about email writing. How can we correct this? I have a lot of problems, right? Problems. Not one problem, many problems. And we can say problems with email writing. Yeah, problems with email writing. Okay, Danny says, yes, I am. I feel writing is quite difficult for me. Yeah, I feel writing is difficult for everybody, right? Okay, let's get started. Okay, so in this task, okay, let me make it a bit bigger. Okay. So today we're going to read an email about a complaint. An email about a complaint. First of all, we're just going to read an email and discuss it. And then in the second half of the reading and writing, we will think about how to write our own emails. Okay. So, first of all, please tell me, please answer question 1. Have you ever complained about something? For example, in a shop, for example, on vacation, on holiday? Have you ever complained about something? Complained about something could be maybe there is a problem with your room. So you ring the hotel and you say, this is not okay. I have a problem with my room. You must fix it now, right? Have you ever complained about something? I will give everyone 3 minutes to write in the comments. Have you ever complained about something? For example, maybe you are taking a bus, maybe you are taking a train. Let me know. That's the spirit, Danny. Danny says, I will try my best and I won't give up. Exactly. If you try your best and you don't give up, you will make progress, right? Remember, everyone, small steps forward are still steps forward, right? Small steps forward are still steps forward. So if you think, I am improving so slowly, well, you are still improving. You are still improving. Another good quote that I like to remember is, a drop of water is so small compared to the ocean. A drop of water, right, like a raindrop, is so small compared to the ocean. But the ocean is made of drops, right? So without the drop of water, you can't have the ocean. You can't have the ocean. A drop of water is so small compared to the ocean, but the ocean is made of drops. Actually, this is a short version, an easy version of the real quote. The real quote is a little bit more complicated. Good morning, Facebook just notified. Good morning, B. I hope you're well. Danny says, but I will try my best to practice. I won't give up. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. That means I like your spirit. I like your energy. TJ says, I think what I do when I have a problem in other countries is begging more than complaining. Oh, yes. You mean like, please, 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 please. What about everybody else? Have you ever complained about something? For me, I think, in the UK, we have different social classes. So some people are middle class. That means they are rich, they have a good education, they understand about politics and business, they have a lot of money, they speak in a different way, right? They speak in a very nice way. And then there are working class people. And working class people, maybe they don't have so much money, they don't have so much education. So in the UK, working class people or poor people, they tend to just accept things, right? Just go, oh, okay. If something is bad, okay. But maybe richer people, they will say, excuse me, this is not okay. Please fix it. Is it the same in Thailand, I wonder? Is it the same in Thailand? I think I have not complained very often. I very rarely complain. TJ says, yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah. So today we will talk about complain, which is to tell someone that something is not good or that you don't like it, right? So for example, I could say, my sister always complains that I spend too much time in the bathroom in the morning, right? Maybe she wants to go to the bathroom and she says to her parents, Mom, my sister always spends too much time in the bathroom. To make a complaint. So we can complain about anything. I can complain about work to my friends, right? I complain about something to someone. What about to make a complaint? To make a complaint is a formal, like letter or a formal phone call. For example, I can say, The hotel did not provide vegetarian food, so we made a complaint. What does this mean? It means that maybe we phoned them or left a bad review or told them formally that it is not acceptable. So for daily life, we will complain, and for something more serious, we will make a complaint. We will make a complaint. So complaint is the noun, right? So the title of our task today is email complaint. Email complaint. Yeah, what was the result of your complaint? Who did you speak to place your complaint? This is another key piece of vocabulary for today. To place a complaint means to formally tell someone or a company about your problem, right? So this is not something that you do with your friends. You don't place a complaint with. So you could say, the taxi driver did not arrive on time, so after we got out, I placed a complaint with his company, right? So I phoned the company, or I went online and I placed a complaint. Yeah, I placed a complaint with his company. You can also say to file a complaint, to file a complaint. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at our vocab for today. Okay, so our words for today are forward, apologize, refund, fall apart, express, and request. So you can see that these are quite formal words. Because we are writing an email, today we are going to use more formal vocabulary. Pimdal says, yeah, I will complain about very important things like safety or changes. Yes, I think this is a good idea. I think that it's important to complain about safety. Yeah, what is number one? What is number one? B, you're correct. To say sorry is to apologize.
Okay. Someone asked me to get in Zoom.
But there is no one in Zoom. There is just me and, okay.
Okay, no one in Zoom.
So we will not speak, maybe, so they can just listen, I think. Yeah, apologize. Okay, and notice this Z. So in British English, we will write this with an S. And in American English, they will write it with a Z. Okay, number two, to send. To send. Good morning, Easy Shopping Mall. Good morning, it's so nice to see you. Okay, so number two is to send. Maybe this one is a little bit difficult. Request, it's not request. Request is the opposite. Request means to ask for something. So for example, if I want to go on a tour, like a tour of Thailand, I need to request information. I need to send an email to say, hello, I would like more information about this tour. So I am requesting information. Yes, exactly. To forward. Good morning, teacher. Good morning, Easy Shopping Mall. It's not express. It's not express, but you will see the word express with like post, right? If you send something by mail, sometimes you can send it with express mail, because in that context, express means quickly. But this is a different meaning. Express has many meanings. Yeah, so here, forward. What is forward? To forward an email. So this means I have received an email from person A and I want to send it to person B. So I don't add anything. I just directly send the email to person B. You can say I am forwarding the email to person B. Yeah, I am forwarding the email to person B. And exactly, thank you, English. English, good morning. Forward means to send from a person to another person, exactly. So I can say, let me forward you Mr. Smith's contact information. This means I will send his contact information to you, right? So you notice that we say forward you what? So forward X, Y. Forward my teacher an email. Yeah, forward my teacher an email. We can also say forward an email to my teacher, right? It's the same pattern as give. It's the same as give, right? I can say, I have two options. I can say, I give you a present, or I give a present to you. It's the same, yeah. Good morning, good morning. Okay. Money given back when a purchased item is returned. To purchase means to buy, right? To return means to give back. Is this? Yeah. Good, Pim Dao. Good, good, Danny, good. So this one, so a refund is money you get when you buy something and then return it. You get a refund, we say in English. You get a refund. Now, we have two things here, right? We have the verb and the noun. And everybody, please tell me, what is the stress of the verb and the noun? Okay, listen carefully. So, to refund, to refund, to refund. Where is the stress? To refund. To refund. Good. Fund. The stress is on fund. Yeah, exactly. Why? Because, again, this is one of those verbs we talked about where when it is a verb, the stress is here. When it is a noun, the stress is here. So you can say, I want a refund. I want a refund. I want a refund. But you can say, please refund me my money. Yeah, please refund me my money. Redeem. I'm not sure if I can use the word redeem. Yeah, redeem means something slightly different. Redeem we usually use if we have like a voucher or a code. So for example, maybe when you shop online, you can put in like English 24 and you will get like 30% discount, right? So in this context, you will say, please redeem your code. please redeem your voucher. It just means please use your voucher here. Yeah, please use your voucher here. So it doesn't mean the same as refund. Okay. Next one, to ask for. Yeah, to request. To request. Good. To fall apart. To fall apart. Yes, correct. So we can say, for example, this bottle is broken. It just fell apart, right? That means maybe one part of it has come off. This bottle is broken. It just fell apart. Or, I didn't do anything. I didn't touch it. It just fell apart. It's another way of saying broke. It just broke. Okay, so we know now express means to show or say how one feels. Okay, so let's write these words all down. Okay, so we have to fall apart, we have to request, we have to purchase, yeah, which means to buy. To fall apart means to not stay together. To request means to ask for. And finally, we have to express, which means to use your words to show something. For example, I could say, I would like to express my thanks. This is a very polite way of saying, I would like to say thank you. Yeah, I would like to express my thanks. Or you could say, she finds it difficult to express her opinion. Yeah, she finds it difficult to express her opinion. Or, I can't express my love for you. I have to show it. Here, fall apart. Yeah, exactly. So we have two contexts in which we can say fall apart. The first means like it breaks. So for example, my water bottle just fell apart. I didn't do anything. The second one is meaning like a relationship gets worse. So yes, you can say the partners, or you can say the couple fell apart. But usually we will say fall out, which means have an argument. Yeah, the couple fell out too much. So eventually they broke up, right? They fell out too much, so eventually they broke up. Okay, very good. Well done, everyone. So we have to complain, to make a complaint, to place a complaint with or to file a complaint, to forward, to refund or refund, to redeem, to fall apart, to request, to purchase, and to express. Okay, some more vocabulary for us. Okay, the words that we have here. Okay, first let me answer Wirini's question. Guys, if you have any questions, you can ask me. May I ask what the word get over means? Again, like most phrasal verbs, it has two meanings. One is the like physical, literal meaning. So for example, I can say, I got over a fence. This means I climbed over, right? I got over a fence. I got over a fence. Or I got over a wall, right? It means I climbed over a wall. But the second meaning means that you overcome or you move past a problem or bad thing. So for example, you could say, I used to be so scared of speaking English, but I got over it. I got over that problem quickly. Or I got over that problem at last. I got over that problem means, like, imagine the problem is a hill, right? And you have to get over the hill. Yeah, so you get over the problem. Or, for example, we can also use it in the context of a person in a romantic relationship. So if you say get over someone, like, it took me a long time to get over my ex. In this context, get over means to stop thinking about them or to stop loving them, right? To stop loving them. So it took me a long time to get over my ex. We can use it like in many ways. So I'll give you one more example and then we'll move on. So I could say, I never got over the fact that she was 15 years older than him, right? This means I can't forget it. I can't move past it. Like for me, it's still a big thing. It's still a problem. Yeah. Does that make sense? Okay, now let's do these exercises. So our words are token, concerns, be entitled to, hesitate, and guaranteed. All right, so what is number one? What is number one? Worry or anxiety? Worry or anxiety? What is number one? If you don't know, you can type I don't know. Otherwise, I will wait until somebody types an answer. Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you for asking. If you have any questions, you can ask anytime. Like, give a title? Concerns, right? Hesitate? I can understand why you said that, because if you hesitate, maybe you are worried, right? But no. Concerns. Concerns. So let's have a look. Concerns, and we almost always use it with an S. Not always, but mostly we use it with an S. For example, you say, I have some concerns about the safety of your restaurant, right? It means I am a little worried. So we say to be concerned or to have concerns about. To be no sound. What do you mean, no sound? Everybody, can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Hello, hello. I can hear, yeah. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Your voice is good? Okay, perfect. Thank you, everyone. Yes? Okay, thank you, everyone, for helping me. I can hear you now. Okay. So, yeah, to be concerned or to have concerns about, this is quite a nice way. This sounds formal and it's polite. I have some concerns about the safety of your restaurant. What else could I say? I am a little concerned about the safety of your restaurant. My mother has concerns about me coming to Thailand, right? She has never been to Thailand, so of course she has concerns about me coming because she is my mother. It's very natural. Okay. Is that clear? Is that word clear? Okay, second one. A symbol. A symbol. Is that token, to be entitled to, hesitate, or guaranteed? I don't know. Okay, thank you for telling me. So the correct answer for this one is token. Token. So I'm not going to explain too much about this one because we really only use it in certain sentences. And I think later in the text, they will tell you which sentence we use this word in. So let's move on. We can explain this one later. Yeah, like a metro token, right? Like an MRT token. Exactly, like a little token. But I think this is not how it will be used in the text. Okay, number 3. What's number 3? To be slow to decide, act, or speak. To be slow to decide, act, or speak. Good. To hesitate, right? To hesitate. Well done, everyone. To hesitate. So I could say, for example, I hesitate to tell you this, but, right, maybe I have a secret and maybe I am not sure if I should tell you. So I say, I hesitate to tell you this, but, and then I tell you the secret. Or I could say, my mother hesitated and then finally got on the train, right? So maybe she didn't want to get on the train, so she hesitated, then she finally got on the train. Okay. The last two are a little difficult. Yeah, our reading today is a little difficult. So to be entitled to and guaranteed. But the good news is you have a 50-50 chance. Let's have a look. Let's see if this is correct. Very good. Okay, those two words as well, we will look at more later. Because again, they are used in very, very specific ways. Okay, so before we read or listen, everyone, let's take a break for 10 minutes. Let's take a break for 10 minutes. I will put this on the screen here. Okay. All right, everyone, let's take a break. Let's come back at 10:35. Okay, see you everyone in 10 minutes. Hello? Okay, everyone, we're back. Wait. Okay, everyone, we are back. We should be back. Can you all hear me okay? If you can hear me, please type yes in the comments. Okay. Let's wait a few minutes until everybody comes back. Okie dokie. Let's see. Welcome back, welcome back. Okay, thank you, B. B says yes, she can hear me. Thank you very much. All right, everyone, let's continue looking at our email. First of all, let's read the email. Hello, hello, nice to see you, nice to see you. Okay. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio. Please let me know if this works, okay? If it doesn't work, I will read it. Okay, everyone. I'm going to play that one more time so you guys get a chance to read it and listen one more time, all right? First of all, we have 2 here, subject, project complaint. September the 1st, 2015. Okay, let's listen. Okay. First of all, are there any words in this passage which you don't know? If there are any words which you don't know, you can write below. Okay, so that is our first email. Everyone, what is this person complaining about? What is the purpose of this email? What is the purpose of this email? What is the purpose of this email? Everyone, please write in the comments. What is the purpose of this email? Exactly. So the question is, why is this person writing this email? Yeah, why is this person writing this email? Good. Kazu says to complain. Yeah, to complain. To complain and then what? English, English, correct. To get a refund because the book is damaged. English, English, how many books? How many books? Only one book? No, many books, right? Because the books are damaged. The books are damaged. Right, so what happened? This person ordered some books from River Education Books. But the books are in bad shape. They are in bad shape. That means that something has happened to them. They're falling apart. Yeah, so this person, good, to get a refund. Yes, this is correct, to get a refund. This person is writing to request a refund. I'll have my students return the books to the bookstore. What does this mean? It means this person will ask his students to return the books to the bookstore. Please forward any information I need in order to get my refund. So please send me anything that I need to do if I can get a refund. Okay, let's look at the second email. Okay, so this is a reply, right? This is to this guy, and the subject is RE, right? Responding to a product complaint. Let's have a listen. Okay, so here, this is the reply, right? This guy, he works for River Education Books, and he is replying to Mr. Sknurb, which, by the way, if you think this is a strange name, this is a very strange name. I do not know what language this name comes from. It does not sound like an English name. So, everyone, now please listen again and tell me, what is the outcome of this email? So, will Mr. Sknurb get a refund? Will he get a refund? Let's listen one more time. Okay, now let's do some of the comprehension questions, and then we will go back and look at these emails in greater detail. Why? Because they have some really, really, really useful phrases that you guys can use when you write your own emails. Okay. This one's easy, right? What type of class did he order the books for? This is English class. Super easy. Okay. Mr. Sknurb requested a refund because his books arrived in bad shape. True or false? True or false? True. Yes. Good, Kazu. Absolutely. This is true. He requested a refund. And if you guys want to ask for a refund, you can use the same words. To request a refund. To request something. This sounds very polite. Okay. And what is River Education Book's motto? A motto you maybe know, right? A motto is like 2 words. So for example, what is the IB-HAP motto? What is the IB-HAP motto? Well, peace in one's heart starts in one's hands. That is the IB-HAP motto. So what is River Education Books' motto? Do you remember? Let's see if you remember. Exactly. Satisfaction, guaranteed. Yeah, well done, Kazu. Well done, Kazu. Okay, so let's look at this phrase for a second. Satisfaction, guaranteed. What is satisfaction? Satisfaction means feeling happy or content with something. So for example, if I buy a book, I am satisfied with the book if there is no problems, right? That means I am happy with the book. So satisfaction, and guaranteed means you will get it 100%. Yeah, you will definitely be satisfied. Satisfaction, guaranteed. Satisfaction, guaranteed. We can use guaranteed in this way. We could say it's to be guaranteed, right? This means 100% or definitely. For example, I could say, if you read English every day, your English is guaranteed to improve, right? This means your English will definitely improve. I can say, she is guaranteed to get good grades because she always tries so hard. She is guaranteed to get good grades because she always tries so hard. So here, satisfaction is guaranteed. Next question. Okay, this one is a little bit long, so I will let you read it yourself. True or false? True or false? Yeah, Lee Timpson wanted Mr. Sknab to keep the books as a token of appreciation for the trouble. True or false? Okay, so this last bit is a little bit complicated. So we will talk about that as well. But yes, this is true. Okay, so let's talk now about some of the wording of this email. Let's go back and look at the email. Okay, this is a little bit too small, so let's go back to the task mode, I'm sorry. And let's look at the first email here. Okay? So, our subject, we know subject is what an email is about, right? So first of all, what do we do in an email? Well, we say, dear so, and then a comma. This is important. We should always have this comma. So I could say, dear mum, comma, dear Eleanor, comma, dear Jessica, comma, dear Mrs. Smith, comma. And you will notice that we put a full stop after Mr., right? Dear Mr., full stop, Timpson. So I don't say, for example, dear Mr. Timpson, I would like blah, 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 right? This is not correct. Two things, 1, 2, okay? Let's think of some other examples. How should I correct this? Can you guys correct it? Can you write? What's the problem with this? Well, we need a full stop here, and we need a comma here. Good. So that's how we start an email. Yes, good. Okay, so Kazu, here we will put a space in between. So it's not Ms. Smith like this. Yeah, everybody, we put a space in between. So we have a space here. English says, I heard that in American English, there is no, you mean a full stop, right? A full stop. There is no full stop after Mr. Yes, this is true. So in America, they will say like this, yeah? But they will still put a space. They will not write it like this, right? They will put a space. In British English, we write this. We always put a space. Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you for asking. It's a good question. Okay, does anybody know what is the difference between to Mrs. Smith and dear Mrs. Smith? What's the difference between these two? English says maybe to is formal. One of them is formal, but it's not to. Dear is polite. Yeah? Dear is, hello, Ploy Tiger. I also like your English name. Yeah, dear, exactly. Dear is polite. Dear is for someone we are close to. This is an interesting idea, right? Because we do use dear to mean someone we're close to. But it sounds a little bit formal, right? So I can say, come here, dear. But this sounds quite old-fashioned, like modern people. Yeah. Dear is not always a lover. Dear is somebody you love. So this could be a husband or a wife, but it could also be a child. It could also be like a brother or a sister, if you are very close to your brother or sister. It could also be like a grandchild. So it's not necessarily just a lover. So for example, my grandmother, she will say to me, Melissa dear. This is like, because she loves me, right? So it's not just for lovers. But to be honest, all of this is a little bit old-fashioned. So in most native speakers, we will not say dear. Like maybe you can read it in a book, or maybe your grandparents, they will say it, but most people, we will not say dear. Now we only use dear in this way, which is to be polite, to address somebody. So dear Mrs. Smith. To Mrs. Smith, you can use in an informal way, or maybe children will use it. Yeah, maybe children will use it. Yes, exactly. So this is old-fashioned. Old-fashioned is a style that maybe we don't use it like this now. Maybe in the past we used to say this. So, okay, now we know how to write the start of an email. Let's look at the next part of the email. So, what's his name? Henry. Henry says, I am writing to. This is a very good way to start an email. So we can say, I am writing to, or I would like to. Okay. I am writing to, or I would like to. This is a great way of starting an email. So I could say, for example, I am writing to thank you for the invitation. Yeah. I am writing to congratulate you on the birth of your child. I am writing to wish you a speedy recovery, right? This means get better, get well soon. I am writing to, what else? I am writing to inquire about. This means I want to ask about, right? Inquire means to ask. Or I am writing to request more information about. What does this person say here? In this email, they say, I am writing to express my about. This is a really good way of writing your feelings in an email. So he says, I am writing to express my disappointment about the books I ordered for my English class. So this is a great first sentence to an email. Why? First of all, it's polite, right? Express my disappointment means I am disappointed, right? I am telling you I am disappointed. But secondly, it tells us the purpose of the email. It tells us why are we writing the email. So I could say, for example, I would like to express my gratitude for, I don't know, supporting me financially through my university studies, right? What is this person saying? This person is saying, thank you for giving me money, right? Thank you for giving me money. But they won't write it like that. They will write, I would like to express my gratitude. Okay, everyone, let's think of some common emotions in English. Anger, sadness, thankfulness, some things that we might want to say in an email. Annoyance, right? I'm annoyed. What else could we feel writing an email? If you have some ideas of emotions, please write them below. What about happiness? Yeah? What about curiosity? So when we say express my, we need to use these words, right? We need to use these nouns. So we can use some examples. So for example, I would like to express my gratefulness for your support. This means thank you for helping me. Yeah, thank you for helping me. Yeah, or gratitude. Yeah, we could also say gratitude. Gratitude. Good. Danny says sorrow. Exactly. Sorrow is actually a better way than saying sadness. Sorrow means sadness, but it's more polite. It's a very beautiful word. So for example, we could say, I would like to express my sorrow for your loss. Right, this means someone has died and I want to say, that is awful. I am so sad. Or I am writing to express my sorrow for your loss. I am writing to express my sorrow for your loss. Okay, let's talk about this one. Frustration. Frustration means I'm kind of annoyed, right? I'm kind of annoyed, I'm kind of angry. This is a very useful word if you want to write an email in English and you want to tell someone that you're not happy, but you want to be polite about it. You can use the word frustration. You can say, I'm writing to express my frustration about the constant delay of the project, right? So maybe the project is really slow and I'm really annoyed. Yeah, I'm writing to express my frustration about the constant delay of the project. What else could we say with frustration? Everybody, I'd like you to think of some examples, okay? With I would like to express my, or I am writing to express my. What else could we say? Please give me some examples. One more, confusion, right? So if you want to write an email, if you want to write an email that says, hey, I don't understand. Can you explain it to me? How could we write this? You could say, I'm writing to express my confusion about something, 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 something. English says, I have frustration about my exam results. Yeah, you can say frustration about. So frustration about is a thing, or frustration with is a person. So you could say, I'm writing to express my frustration with my colleague, Jessica. Right? So maybe you're going to complain about Jessica. So you can write, I'm writing to express my frustration with my colleague, Jessica. Okay. Does that all make sense? This is how we can start an email. I can give you some more examples of I'm writing to. Another common one we use is I'm writing to let you know. This is how we start a sentence if we're telling somebody something. For example, we have a meeting tomorrow at 9 p.m. 9 p.m.? No, 9 a.m. How could I write this sentence? I could say, I'm writing to let you know that we have a meeting tomorrow at 9 a.m. Okay? I'm writing to let you know that the previous head of department will retire next month. I'm writing to let you know that the previous head of department will retire next month. Okay. Another way that we can say this politely is I wanted to, or I was wondering. I was wondering we can use with a question. I wanted to. Yeah, very good, Danny. Very good. I'm writing to express my congratulations for your new house. Yeah, very good. I'm writing to is quite formal, right? I'm writing to is quite formal. So usually we use this in a business context, or maybe like about an interview or something a bit more formal, or something where you have some really bad news, right? And you want to be extra polite. We can also say, I wanted to. And we can use I wanted to with anything. Actually, I wanted to means I still want to, but it's just more polite to use the past tense. It's more polite to use the past tense here. Don't ask me why, it just is. So for example, I could say, I wanted to inquire about the possibility of starting work an hour later on Friday. What does this mean? This means, inquire, sorry. This means I want to start an hour later on Friday. I wanted to inquire about the possibility of starting work an hour later. I wanted to ask, so this is less polite, but still polite. Yeah, I wanted to ask. Yes, exactly. Inquire is a verb. Again, this is something that, as you can see, native speakers also, we get it wrong all of the time. We get it wrong all of the time. Yeah, an inquiry is the noun. Exactly. Exactly. Why? Because we pronounce it exactly the same. Inquire, inquiry, inquire, inquiry. Inquire means to ask. Inquiry means like an ask. So I wanted to ask if you were free on Friday. Yeah, I wanted to ask if you were free on Friday. I wanted to request a copy of the notes from the meeting. I wanted to request a copy of the notes from the meeting. Okay, so let's make a table of all of these different options. Okay, let's make a table of all of these different options. We don't need this one. I think we don't need this one. Well. Let me okay. So, I wanted to, I would like to, I was wondering if, I am writing to. So these are the 4 phrases which I would like us to learn today, okay? I wanted to, I would like to, I was wondering if, and I am writing to. And here we have some options. Express my feeling. Request. is ask, right? I would like to inquire about, ask about. Okay, Nabhasa says, if I would like to write to an academic professor. Okay, first of all, we do not use prof. Prof is very informal, right? In English, we don't use prof. We say professor. Always we say professor. Okay, yeah, prof is very, very informal. You can do a few things. You can say, dear professor, name. If you know them well, you can say, dear doctor, name. Okay, so maybe if an academic professor writes to you, because sometimes they are a bit strange, right? Academics, they are lovely, but they are a bit strange, right? And if an academic professor writes to you, maybe they will just say like, thanks, Henry, right? They will finish the email with something very informal, but you should always still write to them in a formal way. So you could say, for example, dear Professor Smith, comma. And then Napasa, anything else that we used here is fine. It's the same. It's also appropriate, right? I am writing to inquire about, I am writing to inquire about, I'm writing to let you know. I was wondering if I could, you could, it would be possible to. Yeah, I was wondering if it would be possible to leave early on Friday. I was wondering if it would be possible to leave early on Friday. I would like to inquire about the possibility of leaving early on Friday. I am writing to let you know that I will be leaving early on Friday. So we have lots of different options, right? You can use these structures. Okay, Danny says, I would like to inquire something from you. It's okay or not. We usually wouldn't say that. Usually we say inquire about, and then we say a topic. Yeah, so I can say, I would like to inquire about your class on Tuesdays. I was wondering if there were any spaces available. If so, I wanted to ask if I could join. Yeah, so here we can see these three sentences. I have used this starting thing at the beginning, right, of all of them. I would like to inquire about your class on Tuesdays. I was wondering if, and again, with I was wondering, we usually use the past tense afterwards. If so, I wanted to ask if I could join. Okay. English has said, may I ask, what is the difference between professor and lecturer? Good question. So in university, there are many people that can teach you, right? In university, a professor is someone with tenure. What does tenure mean? Tenure means that they have a permanent position at the university and they have more power. So they are usually more senior. Yeah, they write the exams, they write the textbooks, and they write the curriculum for your class. So usually a professor is somebody who has a permanent position. So they are not going to leave, right? A lecturer is just anybody who gives a lecture. Anybody who gives a lecture. So actually this could be a PhD student, right? At least in the UK, if some PhD students, if they are very specialized in one area, they are qualified to give lectures to young people, right? Like maybe first year, they are qualified. It could also be an academic who is just visiting the university. Or it could be an academic without tenure. So this means that maybe they will just be there for one term, like one semester or 1 year. Probably they are not going to stay in this university for like 10 years or 20 years. Okay, does that make sense? Okay. Thank you. Okay, everyone, I am going to give you some scenarios. I'm going to give you some basic sentences, and I would like you to write them, to change them into a more polite way, okay? So I'm going to type here. I'm going to type in the chat. I'd like you to change the sentence into a more polite sentence. Okay, so the first sentence is, I'm really sorry that you lost your job. I'm really sorry that you lost your job. So I will give you an example. So I'd like you to use all of these. Okay, we can practice. I'm really sorry that you lost your job. I can say, I wanted to express my, let's scroll up. What word is appropriate? We can say condolences. This basically means like, I feel really bad. Yeah, I feel sorry. I feel bad. You have my sympathy and support. I would like to express my condolences that you lost your job. Okay? Like this. So we have condolences. What are the main ones? If we use express, we can say express condolences, express congratulations, express gratitude, express sorrow. Yeah, these are the main ones. These are the main ones. Express condolences, express congratulations, express gratitude, express sorrow. Okay, now it's your turn. Everyone, let's try and practice this together. So, the first one is I can't come to the meeting on Tuesday. How could we say this in a more polite way? I can't come to the meeting on Tuesday. Again, there is no one right answer. There are many ways to say this. So everyone, please try. I can't come to the meeting on Tuesday. I can't come to the meeting on Tuesday. Danny says, yeah, I would like to express my sorrow. Good, good. Yeah, usually we will say that, but this is okay. Yeah, but usually we will say, I would like to express my sorrow that. Yeah, I would like to express my sorrow that. But yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay, I can't come to the meeting on Tuesday. How could we say this, everyone? Very good, very good. Very good, yeah. I will put inform you here. I would like to inform you that I can't come to the meeting on Tuesday. Good. I'm writing to inform you that I can't come to the meeting on Tuesday. Very good. If you guys want to make it even more polite, we can say cannot. Yeah, I'm writing to inform you that I cannot come to the meeting on Tuesday. Yeah, cannot is more polite. Cannot is more polite than can't. Very good, everyone. Okay, next one. Okay, the next sentence, let's change. Can I take a day off on the 28th of November next month? Yeah, I want to take some holiday. I want to take a vacation just for one day next month. Dan says, I'm writing to inform you that I couldn't be able to join the meeting on Friday. This sounds like you are talking about the past, right? I'd like to inform you that I can't. Yeah, I cannot come. You could say, Danny, you are right. You could say, I am not able. I'm writing to inform you that I am not able to come. This is very nice also. Again, I am not able sounds also very polite, right? I cannot, I'm not able. Both of these, they sound very polite. Okay. So, can I take a day off next month? How can we say this? Good. Wirini, this sentence is perfect, yeah? I'm writing to inform you that I would like to take a day off next month. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else? Get writing, get writing. Okay, Danny, so almost, I am writing to inquire about a topic. So what does this mean? This means we need either that, yeah, but with inquire, we usually have a noun. So if you wanted to say inquire, you could say, I'm writing to inquire about, remember with inquire, we say about. Inquire about. I'm writing to inquire about the possibility of taking a day off next month. or I'm writing to ask if it is possible to take a day off next month. Yeah. Wirani, this is not correct because inform means tell someone, right? Inform means tell someone. So if you are actually asking, you can't say inform. So in your first sentence is 100% correct because you say inform that, right? There is no if. The second sentence is not correct because you're saying inform you if, and then you have or not. So actually this is a question, right? So with inform, it should just be a fact. So for example, I could say, I would like to inform you that the play starts in half an hour. Yeah. I wanted to inform you that the weather will be icy tomorrow. So inform you that, we then just have a sentence, right? Inform you that the weather will be icy tomorrow. If you want to say if, Wirani, you could say, I'm writing to ask if. I am writing to inquire if. Yeah, inquire. We usually say about, inquire about. So you could get around it, right? You could say inquire about the possibility of taking a day off next month. Okay, let me give you one more and then we will have a break, okay? This one, what can we do? Okay. I'm sorry, but the office will have to close tomorrow because of building work. So here, for example, we maybe there's some noise, right? Bash, bash, bash. So the office will close tomorrow because of building work. How can we say this in the most polite way? What do we think? I'm sorry. No, Wirani, inform you means tell you. So tell you a fact. You are not asking. Inform means you tell somebody. You give them information. Yeah. So with inform, you can't say if or whether. Duck, welcome back. Welcome back. Actually, we are just about to take a 10-minute break, so you can have some time to relax. Yeah, so I would like to ask whether. This would be okay, yeah? Ask whether. Ask if. That's okay. English says, I would like to, very nice. This is almost correct, yeah? So we can say, I would like to convey. Yeah, convey is another way of saying express, right? My apologize. Just one thing. Apologize is the verb. Apologies. Apologies is the noun. For the closing of the building tomorrow. Exactly. Yeah, this is very good. I would like to convey my apologies for the closing of the building tomorrow. To be honest, we will not say closing, we would say closure. So if you can find a noun, that's better. Because in formal English, maybe you guys noticed we use more nouns than verbs. Okay, the rest of them I will check in a minute, okay? I will check after the break. Okay, everybody, let's take a 10-minute break. Let's come back at 11:40. 11:41. Okay, I will see you then. Good work, everybody. This is a difficult topic, but you are all doing very well. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Welcome back. I noticed some people say English is so detailed. Yes, it's a very detailed language. And unfortunately, the more advanced you get, the more freedom you have to do something amazing, but also the more difficult it is, right? Okay, let's have a look at what some people said for the last one. Okay. Danny says, to be informed that tomorrow this building will be under construction, so the office will be closed for one day. Okay, Danny, I understand why you have said to be informed. But this sounds quite rude. It sounds a little strange. I think that maybe if you had a notice, like a company notice on a notice board, or someone typed up a letter and stuck it somewhere, maybe it could say, be informed that tomorrow this building will be under construction. That would be okay. But just to be informed on its own, I think it's not really enough. I apologize to inform you that the building will have to close tomorrow because of building work. Yeah, nearly, very close. We can say, the problem is if I say, I apologize for informing you, that means I think I shouldn't have told you, right? So perhaps you could say, I would like to apologize, but I must inform you that blah, 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 blah. Right, I would like to apologize, but I must inform you that blah, 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 blah. You could say it like that. Yeah, we talked about this one, right? I would like to convey my apology. For some reason, we often say apologies with an S. So I'd like to convey my apologies for something, something, something. Maybe it's not just one apology, right? Maybe it's many apologies. I don't know. Okay, what else? Hello, yeah, hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Wereni. Hello, Danny. Hello, everyone who is listening. Thank you very much for trying. English is a little difficult. Oh, yes. This class is very difficult. So if this is tricky for you, that's okay. I think maybe this is like above some people's level, right? But for other people, they need this for their work. Hello, Pimdal. Nice to see you. Okay, let's continue looking. I hope the other products from River Education are better made. This paragraph here, this is where most of the information of the email is, right? So there's nothing particularly new or special here. Let's move on. I'm writing to request a refund. Please forward any information I need in order to get my refund. So you guys know that in English, sometimes to and in order to, they mean the same thing, right? So I can say, for example, I need to go shopping to buy new clothes. How else could we say this? We could also say, I need to go shopping in order to buy new clothes. Now, many Thai people make this mistake, I've noticed. Just in 2 weeks, they say, I need to go shopping for buying new clothes. This is an incorrect sentence. In English, we use for with a noun. So you could say, I need to go shopping for new clothes. Yeah, this would be okay. Otherwise, you should say to or in order to. Which one is more polite, to or in order to? What do you think? To or in order to? Good. Yeah, in order to, right? I think this is an easy question because it's in the email, of course. Danny says, I would like to join all classes in order to improve my skills in learning English. Perfect. This is a great example. So you could say, I would like to join all classes to improve my English. But it sounds a little bit better and it's a little bit more polite, a little bit clearer if you, pardon me, if you say, I would like to join all classes in order to improve my skills at learning English. So let's look at the example. Please forward any information I need in order to get my refund. Yeah, in order to get my refund. And we can end it with sincerely. Sincerely or kind regards, right? There are many options for ending an email. For this one, I'm going to suggest that you Google it because to be honest, the young generation, we don't make a big difference between the ways of ending an email. So maybe you can say sincerely or kind regards. That's the most common way that I will end an email is kind regards. Kind regards, Melissa May. And then always write your full name, right? Always write your full name. Okay, let's have a look at the next email. So how does this email start? Well, Lee, Mr. Timpson, says, I want to apologize for the disappointing experience you had with River Education Books. Yeah, so this is the same thing. I want to apologize for the disappointing experience you had with River Education Books. Why want to? Why not would like to apologize? Actually, both are okay here, but want to feels very direct. So in this situation, because it's this man, right, Mr. Lee Timpson, who has made the mistake, I want to is good because it's like very direct, right? It's just saying, I'm really sorry. That's my fault. I'm really sorry. So first of all, in the opening paragraph, he understands and acknowledges the first email's problem, right? I want to apologize for the disappointing experience you had with River Island Books. Since you are not completely satisfied with the books, you are entitled to a full refund. Entitled to means here, because of like the laws of our company, because of the rules of our organization, it means you are allowed to get a full refund. So your money back 100%. You will see in emails, we will often write since or as. So since or as just sounds a little bit more polite. These are quite nice conjunctions. They sound quite nice. So I could say, for example, since you will all be arriving late at night, we have arranged for a hotel room close to the airport. We hope this will allow you to rest well and to rest well in time for Monday's meeting. So in a less formal sentence, I might say, you will be arriving late at night, so we have arranged for a hotel room. Right? This is like a normal sentence. But if we put since at the beginning or as at the beginning, it sounds a little bit more polite. Okay, let's try this, okay? So I'm going to write a normal sentence with so, and I'd like you guys to make it more polite. Okay. Okay, I don't understand the class, so I'm not participating. Participating means taking part in the class, speaking in the class. Okay, how can we change this sentence to write it with since or as? Your turn, please try. Yeah, I don't understand the class, so I'm not participating. How can we change this to sound more polite using since or as? English, this is a good attempt. Yeah, you have some grammar problems in this sentence, but your since is correct, right? Since I lack understanding of the class, we don't need to say class lesson, right? Because class and lesson, it means the same. So we can just say class. I am not able to attend. Good, nice. Also, probably we're not going to repeat this, right? So if we have class here, I don't want to say class here because it sounds a little bit, it doesn't sound very good. So I could say something like, since I lack some understanding of the class, I am not able to attend. Yeah, nice. Okay, anyone else? What do you guys think? Okay. Oh, I see. That's why. So Danny says, since I registered to study quite late, I have to catch up on the lessons from YouTube myself. Good. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's correct this sentence. So, since I registered to study quite late, don't worry about had. This is a very big topic, right? These tenses in English. So we will discuss that more another day. But here it should be registered. Since I registered to study quite late, that is why we won't say this, right? Why? Because this is what since means. Since means because. So in English, we don't say it twice, right? We don't say, because I like chocolate, so I eat chocolate. Right? This is not correct English. So usually we just have one. So you can say, I like chocolate, so I eat chocolate. Or you can say, because I like chocolate, I eat chocolate. We don't have to. So since I studied to register quite late, I have to catch up on. So we catch up on something. I catch up on the lessons from. And now think about it. YouTube is a proper noun. It's the name of something. So we should capitalize it. From YouTube, myself, like this, right? Since I registered to study quite late, I have to catch up on the lessons from YouTube myself. Yeah, very good. Okay, let's go back to our email. I'll process your refund immediately. Please keep the books as a token of our appreciation for the trouble. Oof, that's a bit complicated. Let's have a look at this. So we said here that token means like a symbol, but actually in this context, it means like a small sign of some emotion. Thank you, teacher. You're welcome. Thank you for writing. Everybody that writes makes me very happy because it means that I can talk to you. Okay, so a token is a small sign of some emotion to show the other person, usually that you feel happy or grateful or, yeah, usually happy or grateful, or that you appreciate them, right? Appreciate means, thank you. Yeah, thank you. So appreciate is like, I see and recognize that you did something. So for example, I could say, I really appreciate everyone who comments in our English lessons. What does this mean? It means I see you. I am grateful for you. I am happy for you. So I really appreciate. It means also that I treasure you. It means that I think that it's special, right? I feel very happy. I really appreciate everyone who comments in our English class. Or I could say, my mother appreciates it if you speak loudly, since she is going deaf. Yeah, my mother, maybe she is going deaf, so she appreciates it. She feels happy, she feels grateful if you speak loudly because she's going deaf. So a token of my appreciation. This means, yeah, a token of my appreciation. This means a small sign to show how happy and grateful I am. Or how much I can see that you did something difficult. So in this context, he says, a token of my appreciation for your trouble. This means I am grateful that you wrote to us. Thank you for writing to us. And I would like to give you something small to express this emotion. Oof, that's a little bit confusing, right? If you guys have any problems, please let me know. Yeah. Danny says, I really appreciate your comments about my sentences. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate you. I appreciate you writing. And again, we say appreciate plus someone. We don't say appreciate for, right? So I can say, I am grateful for my mother, always my mother, for my father's help. How could I change this with appreciate? You could say, I appreciate my father's help. So here, look, we have for in this sentence, but there is no for in this sentence. So I could say, please accept this gift. Appreciate too. We don't appreciate too. We just appreciate someone. Yeah, there is no preposition here. So you could say, please accept this small gift as a token of my appreciation. Yeah, this means I want to say thank you, so I'm going to give you a small present. Yeah, I want to say thank you, so I'm going to give you a small present. Please accept this tea as a token of my gratitude. So often you can see that we use token when we are giving someone a present or giving someone something nice. So please accept this tea as a token of my gratitude. Please accept this tea as a token of my gratitude. Does that make sense for everyone? If it makes sense, let me know. If it's confusing, let me know. We can talk finally about trouble. This means the difficulty that you had doing something, right? So we will often say, oh, thank you for the trouble. This means I know you worked hard and thank you, right? I know you worked hard, so thank you. I can say, oh, don't worry. It wasn't any trouble. That means it wasn't too much work, right? It was okay. Don't worry, it's no trouble. And we say, go to the trouble of doing something. Okay, let's leave that there because I think we have already learnt enough new words today. So let's now focus on the words which we already learnt and use them properly. Finally, I hope this won't keep you from ordering from River Education books again. Keep you from doing something means it stops you doing something. Yeah, it stops you doing something. So I hope you won't stop yourself. I hope you won't stop ordering from these books again. This last sentence, to be honest, you can just copy this. Token was not written by me. Don't worry, I will try to write this word. Danny, I don't totally understand what you mean here. So if you want to explain it to me, like maybe I can help. Yeah, so we can use here, if you have any other questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact us again. This is a very nice formula for ending an email. If you have, if you have any questions, concerns, problems, issues, queries, right? We can use any of these words. Please don't hesitate to get in touch. Please don't hesitate to get in contact. Please don't hesitate to raise the issue again. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with a member of our team. Yeah, so we can say, please don't hesitate to. Please don't hesitate to. This means please don't be slow. Yeah, please just do it. Please do it. Okay. All right, let's have a look at the other tasks that we have. This one we did already, right? Okay, let's go back to Ellie. So for everybody who is on Ellie, Okay, I will put this here. For everybody who is on Ellie, I have put 2 lessons here, okay? First of all, we have the grammar test. Oh, sorry. There is some problem with Ellie. Okay. First of all, we have the grammar test 2. So everybody, if you like, you can complete this grammar test before next week, okay? Before next week. But this is, to be honest, this is a choice. I will say, though, that these grammar tests, they are very useful for telling you what you need to improve upon, right? You can see easily, okay, what do I need to do better? And then today's lesson is the email complaint, okay? So there is no homework. There is no homework for this lesson. But let's have a look if there is anything else that we can do. Okay, no, there is no homework for this lesson. Okay. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this lesson in here. How to write an email. How to write an email. Okay, Danny says, I can't get into Ellie even though I tried to many times. Okay, Danny, you need to go to, and I'm sorry, maybe you tried this already. You need to go to ellie.com, just ellie.com. And you can sign up with a code, yeah, with a code. The code is here, F7NY4W. And you have to register your email address. So make sure that you check your email. Or Danny, what is the problem? Maybe you can tell us what is the problem with this and we can help. Okay, so I'm going to set you guys this task. I'm going to set this one for next week, but we will start doing this task now, okay? So let's have a look. Yeah, I'm on Ellie now. Excellent, excellent. I will try again, yeah. If you can try again, that's great, just because you can find all of the homework here on Ellie. Okay. So here, for example, Bunyada says, if you have any answers for the grammar test too, don't hesitate to let me know. Just kidding. Yes, unfortunately, you know, I have all of the answers for grammar test 2 in my brain, but you have to do it yourself, right? So here, this is a very, very, very long task. So we will look at some of this together, right? We will start this today and probably finish it next time. Okay, let's not do any more vocabulary today. Let's look at another example of an email. Sorry, everyone. Ellie has some problems, it seems. I think maybe because I zoomed in too much, right? Most people don't zoom in so much. Okay. We will go over this tomorrow, right? We will go over all of these tomorrow. This is very long. Sample emails. Here we go. Okay. Let's look at the one on the left, all right? Let's look at the one on the left. So, who is the sender? Who is the sender? Who is the person sending it? The sender is Easy Peasy Print. The subject, so the topic, is Quote for Calendars. Everyone, do you know what quote means in this context? In this context, quote means how much something costs. And the recipient is Aaron Hampton. So the recipient is who I am sending the email to. So I am the sender, they are the recipient. Okay, everyone, I will give you 2 minutes. Please read this email on the left by yourself, okay? Yes, Kazu, on the grammar test, you can correct your answer again and again until they're all correct. However, please remember that I can see how many times you have done this exercise. I can also see what how correct your answers were on the first time you did this exercise. So I can see what your real knowledge is, and I can see that maybe by the 5th or the 6th time, everything is perfect. But I can still see the first time. Okay, let me read it to you. Dear Mr. Hampton, hello. I am Warren Bean, a sales representative for Easy Peasy Print. Thank you for your interest in our services. The cost of printing for your staff calendars will be approximately $235. I have included a breakdown of fees in the attached document. Please let me know if you are interested in filling this order. We can ship the calendars to you by the end of next week. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to ask. You can reach me by phone or email. Sincerely, Warren Bean, Easy Peasy Sales Rep. Okay. So everybody, now I'm going to ask you, what phrases, what words has this person used in this email that are polite, that are appropriate for a business email? Let's collect them. Yeah? What words have they used in here that are appropriate for a business email? What polite words? Everybody, please answer in the comments. Or what words that you think you could use in your own email? Yes, I know everything you've done. I know everything you've done. Good. Yeah, Napasa says, please let me know. Exactly. Here we have, please let me know if you are interested in filling this order. So the question is not, hey, are you interested? Or, hey, buy my stuff, right? Actually, in emails, it's very rare that we use a direct question. Usually we use indirect questions. So for example, please let me know if you are able to come to the party, right? I don't say, hey, can you come to the party? I say, please let me know if you are able to come to the party. What else? Don't hesitate. Yes, good, Danny. Don't hesitate. This is also a very useful way of finishing an email. So if you want, you can copy this. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to ask. You can reach me by phone or email. Also, this reach me, right? You can reach me by phone or email. Okay, what else? What else? Come on, guys, there is more than this, right? Okay, yeah, first of all, thank you, Nafasa. Dear Mr. Hampton. Good. And again, you will notice that here there is no full stop because this is an American website, right? Good. Yes, correct. Well done, Napasa. Well done, Danny. I think everybody else, come on. Thank you for your, exactly. Thank you for your interest in blah, 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 right? Thank you for your interest in my book. Thank you for your interest in my class. Thank you for your interest in my services. So often, if we are the person that is providing somebody with something, we will start an email by saying thank you. Yeah, thank you for agreeing to meet me. Thank you for sending me your documents. Thank you for something, something. It's just polite. Okay, what else? I can see at least 2 more things. Good, Danny. Yes, sincerely, right? At the end, we have sincerely. And you will notice, yes, good. You will also notice that he gives his email. His email? No, he gives his phone number and he gives his full title. Yeah, he gives his full title, like his job position. Okay. All right, let's go back at our writing. Let's zoom out a little bit just so that we can see. Okay, so today we've talked about a lot of stuff. We've talked about appreciate, a token of gratitude, since, as, for, to, in order to, apologies, right? Not apologize. There is a huge amount of information in this document. This document, just from today's lesson, has 9 pages. So everybody, you can go and take some notes by yourself. I recommend taking some notes by yourself after the lesson. The main phrases that we learned was I wanted to, I would like to, and I am writing to, right? I am writing to express my condolences that you lost your job. I'm writing to inform you that I am not able to come to the meeting, that I cannot come to the meeting on Tuesday, okay? Okay. Okay, now let's all try writing. We just have 10 minutes left, right? Let's try writing our own short email, okay? So I'm going to give you a topic and I would like you to write an email, very short, okay? We just have 10 minutes on this topic. So the topic is, so I am Eliza Lane, okay? My name is Eliza Lane and I am a parent, okay? And my question is, so I'm writing to Mrs. Doherty, who is my daughter's maths teacher, okay? And my question is, can my daughter have extra classes after school? Yeah, can my daughter have extra classes after school? Why? Because I'm worried her level of maths is very poor. Okay, so this is our topic. My name is Eliza Lane. I'm a parent. I'm writing to Mrs. Doherty, who is my daughter's math teacher. And my question is, can my daughter have extra classes after school? I am worried her level of maths is very poor. Okay. Duke says, can we use best regards to sending an email? Yeah, you can say best regards. Best regards is a little bit friendlier than sincerely. So also, I often say best wishes is quite friendly. Kind regards is a little more formal. And sincerely is the most formal. Best regards. Personally, I think that kind regards is more commonly used. Yeah, we don't use best regards very often. We might say best wishes, which is quite friendly and like appropriate for an email between very close colleagues, right? Like let's say somebody that you know very well at work, right? Someone who is your friend at work, or maybe even like it could be your boss if you have a good relationship with your boss. Or a boss, yeah, employee, if you have a good relationship, and if you very often email each other, you can say best wishes. That's fine. You could also say it with family, best wishes with family. Sincerely is the most formal. Kind regards. Kind regards is what I will use in most of my professional emails. So in most of my professional emails, I will say kind regards. I will say kind regards. You can also say thanks in advance as a way of ending the email. This is more of a casual, friendly email, but let's say that you have asked them for something and it's not super formal, right? It's not very, very formal. So just something casual. You could also say thanks in advance or thank you in advance. Sincerely yours. So this is a little bit different. So this one, to be honest, I would, maybe do you mean yours sincerely? Yeah, this is also very formal. Many people will just write sincerely, however. So yours sincerely is quite formal. Sincerely yours, yeah, exactly. Yours sincerely. Sincerely yours actually is completely Sincerely yours is a completely different topic. They write sincerely yours. For me, this is very strange, and I'll tell you why. Because you can write this, but this sounds like, yeah, yours sincerely. Some people write it like this, right? Yours sincerely. That's much more common. Sincerely yours, it sounds like you are their lover, right? Or you are their husband, or you are their wife. Because, or you are dating. And this also sounds very old-fashioned. So in the olden days, maybe like 100 years ago, 50 years ago, let's say that you wanted to write a letter to a man that you are probably going to marry, right? You have this relationship, like you are in a close. Yeah, exactly. That's why this sounds very, very weird to me. You might see yours truly, which is quite friendly. but also polite. Yeah, yours truly is usually used with personal emails, right? We wouldn't use this in a business setting. We would never use this in a business setting. Yeah, sincerely yours means like, I am yours. I am yours, right? So you will only use this in a context if you're dating somebody or if you're married. So this, like, I would be very shocked if I saw this on an email, to be honest. Again, it's also quite old-fashioned. We will usually only use this like for writing, writing physical letters, like letters by hand, right? Or notes. Yeah, good. They also say warm regards. Yeah, this is also quite nice. Quite formal, but quite friendly. Yeah, it's not super formal. Warm regards and kind regards are both very professional things to write. So you could end any professional email, as long as you know somebody or you are trying to be kind of friendly, then you can end it with warm regards. If, for example, you are a job applicant, like you are applying for a job, you really shouldn't say warm regards or kind regards, because they are in a position like here and you are here, right? You are very low and they are very high. But if it's more like this, then it's okay to say kind regards or warm regards. Yeah? Cordially yours. Very nice. This is very nice, but again, this is for like a personal letter or a personal email. So let's say, for example, you are writing a letter, like with your hand, you are writing a letter to your old friend. You might end the email like this, because it's very, very, it's polite, but friendly. And you would only really use this, for this kind of situation. So you can see in English, there are so many. Which should I choose? To be honest, you can never go wrong with kind regards. Yeah, kind regards, I think, hits all boxes because it's right in the middle. It's not too friendly and it's not too professional. So maybe they do, or maybe, to be honest, they might just not understand the difference between yours sincerely and sincerely yours. Yours sincerely, right, is totally fine. This is a very formal way of ending the email. But sincerely yours sounds like you are dating. So they're two totally different things. I don't think most Thai people understand the difference. Right, yeah, I will agree with you. I think it's not just most Thai people. I think actually pretty much all foreigners don't understand. Because when I was in school, actually we had to learn this. Like we had to learn this in school. It's not something that I magically know. I had to learn it. Okay, I will just end in a few minutes. But finally, Kazu says, it's so hard for me to write an email because I can't remember which word is polite or not. Kazu, you can do something very easy. You can write like a template. So you can just copy this, right? That means that when you are ending an email, you know which one you should use. But to be honest, kind regards, I think, is the best one. You are never going to be wrong with kind regards. Like nobody is going to be unhappy with you unless you are writing a very, very formal thing, right? Like, please, 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 please. Unless it's like this, then kind regards is totally fine. Okay. Thank you. English. I'm Eliza and I'm a parent of a student in your math class. I'm concerned that my kid... Okay, very nice. Okay, what I'm going to do here actually is I'm going to take a picture of this and we can correct this in tomorrow's lesson because I have some things that I'd like to say about this, but maybe we don't have enough time right now. Okay, so just excuse me for 1 second. I'm going to take a picture of this one and also of Napas's one. Thank you very much for you two writing. And finally, thank you everyone. This is a really difficult topic. Again, you are not going to learn this in 1 day, right? But maybe if you do a little bit every day, in 3 months, you can write English very, very well. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Have a nice lunchtime. Have a good afternoon and see you later. Bye.